Can a xenomorph impregnate a necromorph? Hello there, I am Shelves from Hot Pencil. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Expo. For this episode, I am going to do something a little bit different. It is the first episode where I am going to realize an idea suggested by another YouTuber, which was...
So the question is, can a facehugger impregnate a necromorph?
When I first heard this, I started thinking, okay? I went to a bubble and started thinking about what this creature would look like. And then after this, I went to my sketchbook applications and started sketching, pitching new ideas, and coming up with the science behind those fictions. By the way, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please sub. And stay tuned after this intro, where I am going to go in details about what this creature would look like. Before I start sharing my time-lapse video of my sketches with you and explaining the idea behind them, I want to answer that question.
So the question is, can a facehugger impregnate a necromorph?
I would have to say no, but hear me first. First off, check out the mouth portion of a necromorph. It would be impossible for a facehugger to impregnate this thing. Second, a xenomorph needs the digestive system of its host to impregnate them and to go through all the process of With joking aside, a necromorph doesn't have a digestive system, so that would be impossible. But I have an idea. Maybe the xenomorph cannot infect a necromorph, but a necromorph could infect a xenomorph. Before I tell you how a necromorph can infect a xenomorph, I want to talk about how resilient a necromorph is. How resistant is it to damage? Now, check out the plasma cutter. A plasma cutter has an output of, thousands of degrees Celsius of heat output. Now, at 50%, a necromorph of damage, necromorph is still coming at you, still powerful. And at 75%, it's still coming at you, it doesn't feel, it looks like it doesn't feel anything. So I think a necromorph can undergo an attack from a xenomorph and still go ahead and leave. And also, even if it gets damaged by its acidic blood, it's still gonna keep going. So for my sketch of this new creature, I went with H.R. Giger's style. It's gonna be a biomechanical creature. It's gonna look really close to H.R. Giger's work. And I'm kind of proud at the way it turned out. So bear with me here. I am gonna start drawing. I'm gonna start by doing an under skeleton of the whole piece. And also, I am going to be sharing with you a little scenario I've come up with. A little story explaining the origin of this new type of xenomorph. So sit tight, sit by the fire bonds, and god damn it, how do you say? Sit on your really cozy chair and listen to this really creepy story. Here we go. Think about a Weyland-Yutani facility where they do experiments on xenomorph. Think about a couple of scientists experimenting on a necromorph. Not a necromorph, on a woman. They got her pregnant by a wild facehugger. And she has a queen embryo inside of her. Horrible, but people are shitty anyway. And at this time where they're like, okay, this is just the experiment has been successful and all that, they congratulating each other, clapping for each other's work and all that shit. At this moment in time, karma strike and a necromorph outbreak infested the whole facility. People are getting killed and all that. And that woman who got impregnated by the queen embryo is killed by a necromorph and infected by a necromorph. And she undergo a couple of mutations. So she becomes a necromorph, but also that mutation she undergo, the embryo of the alien undergo that mutation too. And the two of them fuse to each other, and the facehugger, which was in the same room she was at, kind of mutated with her and the embryo, and they become this new creature. This creature would be a bit dumber and more sinister compared to a xenomorph. It would kill people, but it won't kill people just to get rid of them. It would have a malice in its action because it's gonna be a necromorph under this exoskeleton, which is reminiscent of what a xenomorph looks like. So there's that. And second, it's gonna have a couple of useless part of its body because it's more of a deformation of the normal xenomorph rather than an evolution. So it's still gonna have a human breast because I want this concept art to kind of have a sexual undertone to it, despite it being a very terrifying creature. And the reason I did this is because I want to stay true to H.R. Giger's style. All the works of H.R. Giger, they have a sexual undertone to it, which I respect. I don't look at the guy like if he's a god, but I respect the guy, and I want to keep his work, this work that I did, actually as faithful as possible to this style. And I think it turned out pretty great. So at this point in the sketch portion, okay, after I've explained to you how this creature came to in being, I am going to try to realize this creature, kind of give this sketch a 3D feel. I'm trying to see what this creature would actually look like and how terrifying it would actually look like in real life by working on a couple of lighting, couple of shadows and all that. And this creature is quite tall and quite skinny. I'm trying to keep I think the silhouette of a xenomorph, but the form silhouette, and it's not quite as tall as a alien queen, but it is tall. It's like, I don't know, it's like Groot from Guardian of the Galaxy. It's tall, it's really tall and imposing, and it has 4 arms. It is reminiscent of what a queen alien would look like. And I'm trying to show you what it would look like if you saw this creature from behind. Still terrifying. It has a tail, and this tail is like the alien, the xenomorph tail. I think this work, I did a lot of background research for this video. I had to verify a couple of facts, and it was fun, man. So yeah, it was fun for me to do. It was it was fun for me to emulate H.R. Giger's style, and despite this creature being a really terrifying creature and an abomination and something that should never exist, I'm still fascinated at the possibility of a necromorph and a xenomorph hybrid, and I think this hybrid will be the ultimate killer, the ultimate space killer, the ultimate parasites, because in necromorph, there's a way for you to avoid getting killed by a xenomorph rather, But a necromorph, man, those things, they use psychic impulse, which push you to kill yourself and to kill each other. I'm gonna reveal the full sketch here as I'm talking, and I think this creature would be very dangerous, and I would like to see Replay fight this creature, or I would like to see what this creature would look like in real life or realized in on the big screen or stuff like that. This is just me doing a bit of fan art and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this show, and if you have any suggestion for my next episode, please comment them in the section down below. And I'm working on a new content for you guys, and I'll be uploading that new content on a Monday and all that. I'm trying to make things work. And I thank World of Monsters for suggesting this cool hybrid, this cool monster mashup and all that. That's mostly all I have to say for this episode. I am Shelves, and I thank you for sticking with me throughout this video. By the way, I want to know what you think about my little story, and you can say what you think in the comment section down below. I will see you in the next Sunday Expo. Ciao, people.